All my scrambling and lack of savings has led up to this moment. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder here. We are talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are on the free to pause account. We are free to play, and we are having fun with the Hell Hades challenge. It has been an interesting experience so far. As many of you have seen my previous video, I've made a lot of account progress. I have not pulled anybody that has been super amazing. I pulled a bunch of interesting champs, but nobody that's pulled has said, this is going to take my account to the next level. It's a little unfortunate, but you know what? I'm making do with whatever I can, and that is the nature of free to play. That said, we have a glowing blue portal, and we actually have a 2x Ancients here. Now, I only have 6 of these, and 5 of these are from Nightmare Campaign, and the other one just happened to have dropped recently. I might be able to earn a few more here. I'm working on the champion training event here. So there's a chance I might be able to get to this one. I've got a 4-star chicken ready to go soon, and a couple other champions I need to level up. I am trying to make another 6-star, so that will definitely help push me to another kind. And I need to do it before Saturday night, Sunday morning, because I want to get done with not the challenges. I want to get done with the missions here. And I want to get done with this so that I can farm these void keeps, and then it's going to be kind of sailing and cruising for a while. So I'm not 100% sure who I'm going to be doing 6-star next. I am leaning towards either Frozen Banshee to complete my clan boss team, because she is definitely going to be in my clan boss team, or if it's going to be Alice, who's going to help me a lot more, probably in Arena, which will speed up my Arbiter missions, but may hold me back a little bit in Clan Boss, because she doesn't really fit in my Clan Boss team particularly well, other than the fact that, you know, she could certainly outdamage Monkey once I get this Brimstone rolling as well. We'll see. I think both of them are reasonable options. We'll certainly decide, and we'll see if we actually pull somebody particularly interesting here in just a minute. Now, as far as the Champion Chase tournament, I'd love the Cheshire Cat in this account. That'd be awesome, but I don't expect to get even to 5,000 points. I certainly would love some of these Hatter points as well, but again, I don't expect to get there. I can cheat a little bit on points, and because I do have 2 Sabbathas right here, so I could certainly go with the 2 Sabbathas. I don't quite have the Huntress or Bloodhorns yet, so that's another 100 points I can't grab. But Sabbatha should be 700 points. Let's go double check. Info here. Yep, 350 for an epic. So Sabbath's worth 700 points if I pull both of them. That would give me this soul stone here, which is not too bad. Honestly, I'll be happy with this extra energy, because that'll help me get that extra chicken. And that just means I pulled an epic, and that's going to be good to go. So we're not going to draw this video out too long. It's going to be kind of short, but we are going to pull these 6 on my alt right here. I do have a Pepsi. Let me crack this puppy open here. So always start your morning with a Pepsi. Not a sponsor. Pepsi, you could be. So we'll do the normal rituals here, because they've been brought us some luck. So we'll say some prayers quickly to RN Jesus. And then we will get pulling. We got 6 of them here. We're definitely going singles. Let's see if we can get something interesting. That is an epic, and that is a Grimskin. Now, Grimskin, I'm trying to remember, he's not bad. Decreased speed on the A1, not amazing. It is the higher, bigger one. It's not amazing. Double attack here, can provoke, and an AoE buff strip. This is not particularly exciting. He'll definitely get thrown in my Elgrin team for the time being as somebody. He might get some generic gear on him, but I'm not really excited about keeping a Grimskin. Maybe he'll even turn into a chicken. I don't know. But for the time being, I don't really like eating epics. But that's good. If we can get a couple more epics, we might actually get a chance to get that soul. That would be awesome. That is a rare. I'm sure I'd be happy with good rares. Okay. Skullsworn, not a particularly great champion, but I could use a rare. I'm actually starting to set away rares I want to keep for the faction wars. I don't think he has any AoE attacks, so AoE attack rares are generally very helpful in Faction Wars early on. Non-ones are not that great. He does have the Speed Aura and Faction Crypts. I'll probably just keep him around for a little while. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But that is actually a good thing for Faction. Ooh, there's another epic. And I do not like Broodlord. But early on, he'll actually keep people alive and help with the Lizardmen faction a little bit. I've actually got a couple Lizardmen now, so maybe I will keep the other folks around too. He's got an A1 provoke, but they have to be under decreased speed, which is lame. He's got an ally protection buff on an ally, which is why he's just kind of meh. But again, he can help keep other people alive, so it doesn't suck too much. He does have an AoE that has a chance of stun. So from this perspective, this is not the most horrible thing to have. So I don't know if he's going to be in my endgame Lizardman team, but honestly, this AoE chance to stun, worth building him maybe to 40, throwing some accuracy on him, and that's not too bad. He throws decreased speed out there when people attack other people with ally protection buffs, which is why he's not too great, because he only throws out a single target AoE buff. Honestly, if this was a 5-turn bookable, actually, this would be a great ally protection 5-turn Cocobolt 3. It probably would have to go to 6 turns if this was an everybody ally attack. But this is a pretty strong ally protection otherwise, so this would be good if this was a 4-turn AoE ally protection instead of what it actually currently is. So, all right, we got 3 more to pull. Let's see if we can get another epic. Would be amazing. That'd get me that soul. Galek. Now, Galek is the worst of the starters, unfortunately, because this ability is just kind of lame. But as a damage-dealing starter, he's worth building a little bit for early orcs, because he's a decent damage dealer, and he only needs the 15% or the 85% crit rate to crit on this. Plus, I don't have any orc rares, so a Galek's going to be good to keep, at least as an early 3-star, maybe even a 4-star for Faction Wars. I'm not going to build a second starter necessarily, because it's not going to be worth going to 6-star with him. But it's nice having a couple of the starters, because, you can. And they're definitely decent champions. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. All right. I think Geomancer may be my next 6-star, because he can go into Clan Boss in place of Frozen Banshee. He will be tougher than Frozen Banshee. I can get, obviously I can get War Master on him, would be great, but Geomancer solves my problem that I was having of what am I going to do to advance further in Clan Boss. He also, I think, will help me a ton on the Nether Spider. So this is an absolute win as far as I'm concerned for this account. Geomancer is a huge, huge hard carry. He is an amazing champion, and that is going to make a lot of this account progress a lot easier. So he is definitely... Yeah, he's definitely going to be my next 6 stars. Alice will probably then be my 5th. It's going to be nice to get another Force champion. This also means I don't have to get Flan into 6 stars as quickly as I thought I might have to. Not that Flanan's not a bad champion to get to 6 stars, because I think Flanan's actually going to be really key to this account. But Geomancer is absolutely amazing. We get the damage reflection when he puts a burn up. He's got the HP burn and weaken. That is also a fully deplete target's turn meter. Obviously, I need to book this, and he does like to read. And that actually brings up one of the complaints I have had with the free-to-play stuff. We'll certainly get into that a little later. This is a really good skill as well, because this can strip buffs and actually possibly steal them if he's got burn on them as well. And he's got an AoE decrease accuracy. It's an okay ability. It's not great, but at the same time it does some okay damage, and it's AoE with decreased accuracy. Cannot complain too much about that. But we have my next 6-star. That is awesome. The biggest problem I'm going to have now is I don't know how to book him. And I say this as something I actually saw. Hell Hades called this out in a video recently, and I totally agree with him. There have been a lack of epic books in the game. They have replaced a lot of where the epic books used to be with some of this relic materials, which is great for these endgame players. but is really hurting some of us early game players that absolutely need these epic books. I haven't seen a new epic book in a week. The last epic book I used fell into Tagore's A2, which was great. Tagore is fully booked A2. That is super helpful. But I now need a bunch of epic books for Geomancer to really unlock his potential. I'm still going to 6-star him because even if he's only landing his burn at 75% rate, when he lands that burn, it's going to be absolutely huge. And he's just going to be a huge carry for my account. But he's going to need a ton of books. And if I can't get these books, it's going to really hold back my progress on this account. So awesome. We have one more shard to pull. I don't really care what this is at this point in time because I've gotten a couple of good epics. Well, I've gotten a good epic and a couple of okay epics. I'd love another epic. I'd love a legendary, but we'll be happy with... Ooh, there's another epic. And that is a Karam. I thought it was Defiled Sinner. They look the same. Karam is the single target poison exploder, I believe. Correct? Deals all damage from all poison debuffs on the target. If the boss is boss, there's 50 or something like that. Yeah. He's not... He's bad. Karam is the first epic that is actually probably flat out bad. All single target. Only puts poisons up on his A1. They are the big poisons if you ascend him. Can do an extra chance of critical hits, maybe, and then blows up poisons. And if they're bosses, it blows up poisons for half damage, which is not useful where we're at. Accuracy and fraction crypts. Yeah, he'll probably... I don't even know if I'll throw gear on him. He may end up being a chicken. He is really not that great. I don't like to make chickens of epics, at least early on. So we'll certainly try not to make him, but he is probably the worst epic on my account right now. So that is actually still really, really, really awesome. So we need to go into the Champion Chase tournament here, and I can claim this soul. In fact, I will pull this soul right now. I'm actually close to these T points, so I think I can get here with mystery shards. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got a bunch of mystery shards, and again, I have to grind a bunch of campaign. And hey, we might have a couple of more of these ancient shards going here as well. Let's go pull that soul quickly for the end of the video. But this has been absolutely amazing. I need to make sure I put... You've already got a soul, so let's... Well, not, you've already got a soul, so let's go for you. And honestly, I don't want... You know what? I want a soul for Geomancer. Let's force the issue. You two are fine. Flannon's already got one. Anybody else here that's particularly exciting for a soul? You're not bad. All right. Marquesel. If I ever get a Marquess, she's actually a pretty decent defense-based nuker, especially for a rare. So, yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one because I would absolutely build a Marquess if I got her on this account. So, hey, there we go. That is awesome. I have a Geomancer, and, you know, I'd like to say that that's going to solve every problem on my account. It's not. I still need to figure out how to build him. I still need to figure out how to book him, and, you know, he's going to take some time to get into gear, but he is going to definitely make my clan boss team a lot better because that burn is going to be huge for clan boss. And that's going to be the clan boss champion I really needed to push my account onto doing brutal clan boss. So I am super excited. This is awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. I appreciate you all. Much love. Good luck with your free to plays. Good luck with your polls today, tomorrow, the next couple days. I will have a video on the other accounts dropping probably tomorrow. And we'll see you guys later. You have a good one. I am Bront CatHerder.